Good morning. How's everyone doing this morning?
Good.
Having a good conference so far?
Yeah.
That was very good. You guys having a good conference so far?
Yeah!
Certainly heard you guys were having a good conference last night. Excellent. It's not a very large building. Stays in Hinton. Okay.
Yeah.
And that probably should go for some of the stuff behind me too. You guys haven't seen what's going on yet. What I do is run science education outreach.
If you want me to,
educational
you need me to.
organization. That's my way of using what I bring to the table. It's a way of bringing what I've got to share with others. And that's really going to be the point. Who's he? I heard one of the best lines I heard last night. Any alpha, epsilon, epsilon folks here? There they are. There's the contingent. Okay. Do you remember your cheer? Making a change on the world we stand on. Who's here to make change on the world they stand on? Awesome. Who thinks they're doing it by being here? Is this making you more affluent? Got to make this paradox of affluence, right? So let's figure out, what is affluence? What are we looking for? What are you here for, really? So let's make this really obvious. Let's give you some instant affluence. If I gave you all $10 million now, would anything be different in this room? Why not? Why not? Because what? Well, if I put the money in your account right now, so we'd be richer. Would that make a difference?
No.
Would it? It would make a difference if you told people about it, told yourself about it, told everyone else, hey, look, I have $10 million. You put $10 million in the bank, you don't tell anyone about it. Anyone cares? Make a difference?
No.
So what do you have to do with that $10 million?
Put it in action.
Use it. It's all about using it. So I come at this from a science background. So when you talk about power, what we're really talking about is making something happen, right? You get your $10 million. People really care about $10 million?
No.
They care about using it. They care about showing it off, spending it. It's all about what you do with the stuff, right? So it's all about making the change. Okay, who's heard knowledge is power? Yep. Is it?
Use of knowledge is power.
By the definition of making a change, by being here and learning. Who's learning here? So by learning here, have you made a change?
No, not
But
yet.
if you take it from this conference and you pass it on, use it, once it gets implemented, that's the big difference, isn't it? It's converting what you get into something and making something happen. One of the best stories I remember ever being told, very, very short story. A guy goes into a hardware store and he says, I want to buy a drill. What does he really want?
Let me get some.
Doesn't want a drill, does he? What does he want? He wants a hole. Can you buy a hole? So you buy a drill, you go to a conference, you get your money, you do what you need to do so that you can make your hole, right? It's all about making that change. So and by the way, I'm an educator and I'm putting up a big slide that says knowledge is not power. Okay. And the paradox gets worse because the paradox happens in the dictionary too, doesn't it? Because that's not the only definition of power. English majors? English majors? It's okay, there's no English major joke coming. You can reveal yourselves, it's all right. So, what's another popular definition of power? Number one in the dictionary. Yeah? The pen, okay, she says the pen is mightier than the sword. Is it? So you write yourself, by the way, you know what? I'll take your example. I have an amazing staff. And they come from all sorts of backgrounds of engineering and physics and chemistry and psychology and you name it. And we sit around and we fill 10 whiteboards and it's cool. You push a little button and they print out. It's like a giant fax machine. And we've got these libraries of new things we can try to do. But we haven't done them yet. Does it matter? So is the pen mightier than the sword? If you just write really good,